Ladies and gentlemen.
3, 2, 1. Yay! Welcome back.
Welcome back. Those words just didn't come out of my mouth when I said welcome back. What episode is this?
I don't know. We're like 2 months in now.
Feels like forever.
I know. I think episode 13.
It is.
Lucky number 13.
That's actually so funny because it comes out on Halloween week 13. Spooky.
Spooky season.
Spooky. All right.
Oh, here we go.
Today we're going to be talking about our childhood shenanigans and a little bit of peer pressure because, you know, it all has happened to all of us. We're going to go by each grade and just, like, kind of talk about, like, the shit we did from, like, elementary school to high school.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, quirky little video
It's
today.
Actually,
I mean, podcast. I don't know. I said video.
Well, it is
video podcast.
It's actually funny that we're doing this because I ran into you know who earlier, just like a throwback from high school. So it's actually kind of a coincidence.
Yeah, that was really weird.
So this
when
is
you
the
texted
episode.
that, I was like, what?
It was so awkward. Okay, let's get into it.
Starting off with elementary school. I don't understand that one, so you can read it.
Okay, so I put the first one. I can't remember what they're called, but, like, do you know the things that, like, would be on someone's front lawn? There was, like, a big, like, square thing, and it was, I don't know what they're called. It was something, I don't know if it was the electric company or something, but, like, I don't know. I don't think they have them anymore, but my one neighbor used to have it, right? It was, like, right in between our houses, and me and my sister and our two neighbors, we would play a game where, like, that was, like, the home base, and, like, but I don't even know really why it was a game because it kind of made no sense, but, like, we'd go and hide in, like, our backyards because our houses were next to each other, and, like, you couldn't let whoever was, like, be it, like, a certain amount of feet from you, and you had to make it back to the home base. And we used to, like, just sit on that thing for hours. But I can't remember what they're called. If anybody knows what they're called or has any clue what I'm talking about, please let me know, because Marissa thinks I'm crazy right now. She has no clue what I'm talking about.
I do think you're crazy.
I'm gonna find a picture and insert it right here of it. Just wait. I'm going to find one.
Okay.
And I'll figure out what they're called.
Whatever she says. Okay.
I think mine's next too, right?
Yeah, the paper origami games.
Oh, yeah.
Those were the best.
Yeah, or, like, you'd be like...
It's, like, your future. Like,
yeah.
Let's do your future.
And they were, like, not even close to, like... It was dumb. It was, like, pick a number, and you'd be like, do. And then you open that flap, and then, like, pick a color, and then you... do, and then you just kept opening it up, and it literally made no sense. And it was, like, the dumbest things, but, like, they were so much fun.
They were.
You could just literally play them for hours.
I know. Mud fights. I guess I never got into a fucking mud fight.
So
you can elaborate and explain.
It's actually really dumb, and people are thinking I'm really weird for this, but it's what I did as a kid. So, obviously, we had the house in West Virginia, and, like, the only time we really ever went up there is when there was, like, a big group of us, like 20 plus people, and we would go up there. Well, it was this one summer where we got a lot of rain, and we obviously would, like, ride quads and everything. There was always this one spot in the yard, it's still there, that I always used to get so muddy. So the one day the quad got stuck, so, like, I forget who was driving, but whoever said, oh, like, get behind and push it. So we were behind pushing it, and, like, a bunch of mud came up and, like, hit us. So then, like, we literally just started having a mud fight, and then, like, from there on, every, like, summer or spring afterwards, we'd plan, like, what weekend we were having a mud fight of the year, and we'd have, like, a big mud fight once a year where, like, we would literally just be covered in mud, like, literally picking up mud, throwing mud at each other, like
doesn't that hurt? Oh,
I don't know, I was, like, 9, like, it was fun, and we all used to look forward to the mud fight, and it was, like, a big thing every year, and, like, if, like, I don't know, so-and-so's family wasn't going, they'd be so mad because, like, they were missing the mud fight that year. It was just, like, a thing we did. I have to find pictures and show you. Like when I'm literally telling you, like, from top to bottom, covered in mud.
No, thank you.
Like, no, it was so much fun.
No.
I literally want to do it again. We haven't done it in a long time, but it was so much fun.
Mud fight. I'm sorry.
Oh, I am. It was so much fun.
If you kind of had a mud fight with yourself.
I don't know. It was so much fun, though. It was like, that's like a core childhood memory.
Okay.
I'm probably going to get judged for that so much. But
yeah, I'm judging you right now. riding bikes and scooters, the Razor scooters.
I was never a bike kid.
That would come and hit you in the fucking ankle and that shit
With the
hurt.
back of your ankle.
Oh my God. I remember when my dad first taught me how to ride a bike. He's like, all right, I'm letting you go. And I'm like, okay. Crashed right into a tree. And you know, sometimes when like you were young and you'd crash into a tree and it would hit, the seat would like kind of like go and hit your coochie a little bit.
No.
That was the worst.
I've only ever crashed a quad straight on into a tree.
Okay, well, not me. I've crashed a bike into a tree. And that shit was the most painful shit ever. I also remember I was riding my bike and I fucking fell off of it and scraped up my whole face, bruises. It was terrible.
Yeah,
terrible.
No, I was never a bike kid. Like, I never rode bikes ever. The only time I ever rode bikes was like when I had to go down the shore.
I guess because our towns were like, my town was super small.
Yeah.
We would ride bikes all the time. Like, we literally...
I don't think I ever owned a bike.
Like, we literally would take family bike rides.
Oh, yeah, no.
And, like, my family's not like that. We would take family bike rides. But, like, I could ride down my street and up my street. That's what I would do all the time. It was fun. I would just ride and ride and ride. But I guess you could say we're bike people because, you know, my brother got hit by a car on a bike.
Yeah.
So...
That he did.
There's that.
I feel like now, I don't know why, but like I'm seeing a lot more kids ride bikes. Where,
They
like, I feel
should!
like, where I feel like I didn't for a while.
Yeah, me neither.
But like my street, oh my God, I see kids ride bikes all the time. Like, it makes me happy. Like,
my brother like
them.
went through like phases. Like he was like a skater boy and like wanted skateboards and stuff. And then him and his friends would like ride around on scooters and they were like in a scooter gang or like, and then they ride around on their BMX bikes. And like my brother went through so many phases, like his airsoft gun little phase, his BB gun phase. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? The amount of money my parents spent on this then I don't even know, he's a fucking weirdo. But having your first crush in elementary school is like very quirky.
I don't even remember.
I remember my first crush.
I didn't like people. I still don't.
I like would alternate because I went to school with the same kids from kindergarten to 6th grade. Okay.
Yeah.
So like there was like my elementary school was K through 6, and then from there you went to the middle school for 7th and 8th, and then you went to the high school. So I literally like we knew everything about everyone, like everything. So like, but like I would like between like we were like the cool kids in the class, and like we like,
she was a cool kid,
but they never liked me back because also I hit my growth spurt so fucking early. I was like this, and all the boys were like here, like they were up to my waist. It was really funny.
You were up to my waist.
It was so funny.
Yeah, no, that was never me.
Passing notes around. You didn't pass notes around?
I definitely probably did. I just don't have like any core memories of it.
Guys, this is a traumatic moment I'm about to tell you. I passed a note to a kid, and it said, "Will you go out with me? Check yes or no."
That's like shit you see in movies.
Do you know what happened? It was a check no. I would ask this kid out all the time on a note.
So you were that kid.
I was like,
you were that girl.
Yeah. And then my mom told me, girls don't want to ask the boys out, Marissa. And I said, oh, okay. Makes sense.
Oh my God. No, I don't really pass notes, but I did have a kid cut my shirt in 1st grade with scissors.
Why? Oh, my eyes itch.
I don't know. All I remember it was like the weekend after competition. I just got this brand new like shirt from the competition, and I wore it to school, and I forget, the kid was like really bad at the time and like really troubled. And I don't really remember it, but all I know is he took the scissors and cut a hole in my shirt right here. And I had a nice hole in my shirt with scissors.
I would be pissed.
I was really mad. And here to come to find out today, the kid's brother is one of my mom's really good friends.
That's actually funny.
It was funny.
What's it called? So this next one, I was in 4th grade. Okay, I remember this. We sat in like a circle or like a U, so we were all across from each other.
Yeah.
And we all kind of figured out what like sign language, like curse words. So like fuck you, like asshole. So we're all like across the room going like this and like fucking like.
Oh my God.
Shit, okay? I'm pretty sure I started it. Well, somebody ratted on us, okay? And my teacher, like, screamed at us. It was a big ordeal, okay? So they, like, took us out. He took us out one by one and, like, talked to us about it and, like, who started it. And, like, I was like, I don't know. Mind you, I'm pretty sure it was fucking me. I was the troublemaker.
You're like, no, not me. As you're behind the school teaching everybody.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck you, asshole. Like, what this means, fuck you too. Like, I don't even fucking know. We were like doing a bunch of fucking shit. It was so funny because now thinking about it, I'm like, first off, why did he get so mad? Because, like, honestly, I don't really know what the fuck these really all mean.
Yeah.
Like, they could literally mean something completely different.
And you could just say it meant that?
Yeah. And that was a funny one. But then we could not. We all were, like, terrified to, like, do that to each other.
Yeah.
But, like...
That's funny.
But, yeah. Yeah, that was...
Funny.
Elementary school was fun.
Yeah, it's, like, so ancient now, though.
I know, like, thinking about it, I'm like... And, like, it's funny because, like, my brother's 4 years older than me. So when we were in elementary school, because my elementary school only went up to 6, that's the only time me and my brother ever went to school together.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, because he's 4 years older than me, that's the only time we ever went to school together. So, like, his 6th grade year, I was only in 4th, and in 6th grade, he got hit by a car.
Mm-hmm.
So my whole 4th grade class made him cards and gave them to him for getting hit by a car, and, like, everybody knew because, like, everybody knew my family because, like, we just grew up throughout the school district, whatever. And teachers would, like, bring me stuff to give to my brother and, like, everything like that. But, like, it was nice because that's the one thing I liked about my elementary school. Like, it's annoying because I still get referenced as Nikki Sem's little sister. And I'm not just his little sister, like, I get that, but, like, I have a name, like, his friends still call me, like, Nikki Sem's little sis, and I'm like,
no,
my name's Marissa, thanks. But that's why I liked our elementary school, because, like, everybody knew, like, our teachers knew, like, our families personally and everything like that, so it was good. On to...
I have one more, actually. I just came into my brain. DS's. And, like, I used to have the little, oh my god, what was it called? The little, like, game where you would make, like, a dog fam. Dogs, yes!
Yes! Stop, I forgot about DS's.
Yes, or not even, like, DS's where, like, when the new one came out and you could, like, pair it with somebody, you'd all go in like, a chat, and you could draw and write to them, and you'd all just be sitting there, even though you're sitting right across from each other.
And you would just, like, color it black, like, the screen fucking black.
Those were so much fun.
I want to buy it.
And, like, the little pen with, like, the little clear tip.
Yes.
Oh, my God. And then eventually you could take pictures on them.
I had a pink DS.
I had, like, the rose gold one.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were so much fun.
They were. Like, they don't make games or toys like they used to. Like, they're all,
just, like, I don't know.
Annoying. But that's a good one. I forgot about DSs.
Yeah.
They were so much fun. Middle school. Music videos.
Oh, that was, like, the big thing.
What's that app that I was like change? I could find a video.
I was trying to think, but I can't remember what it's called.
I can't either, but, like, I remember we were in his basement, and literally it was, like, all of us, and we made a video to Justin Bieber and Nicki Minaj's song, like, what's that song they sing together? I have the melody in my head, but I can't think of it. But... And, like, we posted it on Facebook, and then there's another video of us to, like, One Direction.
Yeah, like, that was literally what you did.
And
like,
I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was
I can't remember what that app's called. I can't remember what it's called. But I used to have that's literally what we used to do for fun. Like, you literally just make music videos.
No, literally.
But now, like, you can edit them and actually make them look good. Ours are, like, rainbow.
Like, rainbow, black and white, like, different effects. Like, it was, like, random. And, like, we're just doing random ass shit.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Nope.
They were fun.
Manhunt or Jailbreak.
I always used to play this, like, down the shore.
Really?
Yeah.
So, like, we would just all be, like, all of us all together. And we're like, let's play Manhunt. And, like, because, like, we would only have, like, certain streets and shit like that.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
Kids probably don't even do that now.
No, like jailbreak was so much fun. Like
that was like
all
the
that
game.
shit was so much fun. We would like literally plan, especially around like Halloween and shit. We would literally plan like we're gonna do this on like the night, like a couple nights on Halloween, like before Halloween. But speaking of Halloween, mischief night.
I feel like that's just like not a thing anymore.
No. Like, we used to all be like, all right, we're going out. And, like, my mom always told me, no. And I'm like, no, Mom. Like,
I'm going out.
I'm like, I finally reached the age you told me I could go out on mischief night. I'm going out.
Yeah.
We'd go fucking toilet paper people's houses, like, all that shit. Speaking of, like, toilet papering houses, like, cheer. Like, remember, like, I don't know for you, but, like, for us, our coaches would go to each house and, like, toilet paper and, like, leave us a goodie bag and put a sign on our door and shit like that. I guess because of, like, rec. But they used to do that and say, like, the cheer fairy came that night. And, like, they would, if we stayed in a hotel, they would do that for hotels, too.
That's cute.
It was cute. Like, it was fun. Like, I'd wake up the next morning, I'd be like, oh, my God, the cheer fairy came!
Yeah.
And it's literally my coaches. But that was a lot of fun. But, like,
that was fun.
Manhunt and jailbreak. Like,
that was it.
The fucking shit.
And it's literally so dumb because it's literally just you do the same thing, but you would sit there and literally just play for hours.
But like, and like you run, and like I was not a runner, so like I like picked a spot to hide, and I sat my ass there until somebody fucking found me. But it was so much fun. Excuse me.
And like people would argue like who's the person that like
all the time
wants to be the tagger
all
like...
the time. Mad Libs. Do you remember these?
Yes.
I fucking loved Mad Libs.
Yeah, they were, and like that's another thing. It's literally just so like
dumb, but like
dumb,
so much fun.
but you just sit there for hours and do it over and over and over again.
No, literally. So when my brother was going through physical therapy, my best friend, like my old like childhood best friend, she would come with us all the time, majority of the time. And we would just be sitting there doing Mad Libs like the whole time.
And like they're so dumb, but they're just so funny.
Like I want to go and buy Mad Libs. Like I wonder if they still fucking sell them.
They have to,
right? Yeah, that was fun.
They have to.
Oh, the start of school dances.
I was never a school dance kid.
Really?
The only like dance I went to was like my 8th grade dance. I don't know. I just never went.
So school dances, so like, it was weird. So 6th graders, if you were on a sports team, were allowed to go to the 7th and 8th grade dances. So like
it's kind of like
rude, right?
Singling people out.
So like I would go, but then like once 7th grade hit, like I remember all of us, like our first dance in 7th grade, like my group of girlfriends, we all wore pencil skirts. Like I wore a blue pencil skirt, this gray shirt that had like blue like sheer. It was I'm gonna find the video and I'm gonna have the picture and I'm gonna have Harley insert it here because it's fucking terrible. Okay, terrible. But school dances were like the shit. After school dances, we'd go to friendlies, and it'd be like 50 of us piled into friendlies.
Yeah, no, I was never.
That was just like the thing, and I guess because I also went to a smaller school, so like it was just.
I mean, like
who were you gonna slow dance with that night? Like, I remember crying over a fucking boy because he didn't want to slow dance.
Yeah, no. I never went. Like they had them, I just never went.
Fun fact, guys, I had my first kiss at a school dance.
Why am I not surprised?
By a trash can, and my mother was at the said school dance.
By a trash can?
Literally, so like. Here's us, but like next to each other. Like he was next to a trash can, and I was there. We had like a swarm of people blocking us just so he could kiss me.
Oh my god.
Yeah. My first kiss at a school dance. And then I went home and I told my mom, and I was so excited.
Oh my
But first, he was planning on doing it by the dumpster at school. So it was either a dumpster or trash can.
I feel like this was like another thing like people did in middle school, like when people like were dating, like everybody knew that boy A was going to ask this girl out or kiss her at this exact location.
No,
like,
literally.
And like everything was planned out.
No,
like
literally.
Everybody knew it was going to be right here at this time with this people. They're going to be wearing this, and that's it.
Wait, so
like everything had to be pre-planned.
This is probably the most cringiest fucking thing. But my middle school boyfriend and I had nicknames for each other. Okay, his nickname, like, for me was Headband because I always wore headbands. My nickname for him was Nike because he always wore Nike. So we would write it on our hands with a...
Oh.
Tell me that's not the fucking cringiest shit ever.
It is.
Cringiest shit ever. And, like, the fact, like, now I'm, like, looking back at it and, like, I'm, like, I was, like, so distraught over this man. Probably till the end of high school, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Mr. Nike.
Mr. Nike, yeah. Mr. Nike.
That's so... And I feel like another thing, like, going off of that is, like, if somebody was dating, like, they had to sit next to each other, or you had to hold hands, like, when you're walking.
Hands, like...
Oh or, like, the side hug before they went into class, like...
So fucking weird.
Just like,
so weird.
Like, why? Like, that just makes it so awkward. Like, why did we ever think, like, that was cool?
I don't know. Like, thinking of it now, I'm like, holy shit. Like, saying that out loud, like, the Nike headband thing, like, I'm like, oh my god, I was so fucking cringy. I was so cringy. Like, what?
Another thing, like, middle school I did, it was, like, bonfires were a big thing.
All the time.
And, like, oh, we're going to this person's house, and, like, everybody's gonna be there, and, like, we literally just sit around a fire and, like, do dumb shit. Well, but, like, bonfires were, like, a big thing.
Shit. I love bonfires.
We used to call those were the parties of middle school.
Yup. It's so funny. So, Alexa had a bonfire one night, and our friend decided it was a good idea to throw a fucking axe can and set fire. It fucking exploded, and the piece of fucking axe can came and shot Alexa right in the fucking neck. It was this big thing. It was like, speaking of it, like, thinking of it now, like, the person who did it, love him to death. He's, like, my cousin. But that was really idiotic of him. But, like, also everybody was, like, acting like Alexa was gonna die. And we're like, she's okay. Like, I'm, like, thinking about it now. We're like, but, like, they were. Like, that was, like, the big fucking, like, those were the... I remember having bonfires. I begged my mom, please, can we have a bonfire? Please, please, please. Mom was like, fine, like... But
those were the days, though. They were so much fun.
I don't know. And, like, I remember when we first moved to... out of, like, where we used to live.
Yeah.
And I lived on the same street as one of my friends. Literally, we would just, like, walk, and, like, we lived near a Rite Aid. We'd walk to the Rite Aid and, like, go there and, like, walk home. Like, we'd walk around all the time. And I cheered for basketball then. So, like, before a game, we'd all go to the fucking pizza place across the street from our middle school. All of us, like, everybody would be in that fucking pizza place getting pizza. We'd eat our pizza. I'd go to the Rite Aid. I'd get a 99-cent Arizona can, like, the big ones. Like, oh, those were the fucking days.
I know, they were so much fun.
Like, thinking back on it, I'm like, I wanted to grow up so fucking bad. Yeah, and I'm, like, sitting here like, damn it. I had some damn-ass good times. Like, no.
Literally.
Fucking, like, ice skating on Friday nights.
That's what I did in middle school.
That's like, what I did, too.
That was, like, the cool thing to do.
If we didn't have a school dance, everybody went ice skating Friday nights.
Yeah, and, like, it was just the thing to do. Like, it was so dumb. Like, okay, so...
Where would you go ice skating?
Voorhees.
Same. We definitely had to see each other.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
There were so many people there.
Yeah, but it's like, this person's parents are going to drop you off. We're going to go to this person's house before all get ready. Literally, we just wore sweatshirts and jeans and Uggs. And this person's mom's going to drop us off. Then this person's going to pick us up. And we're going to do this after. Like, literally just ice skating.
I know. And, like, I remember, like, getting all, like, cute and, like, dolled up.
To literally go ice skating and fall and get wet.
Yeah. And, like, I remember, like, sometimes I would just go to hang out and not even ice skate because I didn't want to ice skate sometimes. Yeah. Like, I'm like, what?
I don't even think kids probably don't even go ice skating anymore.
But no. Ice skating was the fucking shit.
It was so much fun.
It was like, you met so many different people. Like, I'm literally friends with a kid on Facebook still. Mind you, I was like maybe 13 and he was like 16. Still going fucking ice skating. Like, what? But yeah.
Oh.
Uvu was the FaceTime of the century.
Literally.
I remember we would just literally sit on Uvu. There'd be like 20 of us. Just fucking Uvuing. Like,
Omegle. That was the shit. We were like 12 years old,
like seeing like dicks, and I'm
like some like old like Indian guy, like, hello, how are you?
And you would see,
and you would literally talk to them for hours.
Yeah, and then if you like skip the person, just a random inappropriate person, like, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I just remember that shit. Like
that was so much fun though. But like, why were we ever? We should have never been doing that to begin with. But like, that's just like what you did.
Like, you sat on a mega
late at night, like midnight,
or like Bloody Mary at a sleepover. Yeah. Like, you'd all like be like, oh my god, like, let's play Bloody Mary. Like, go in the bathroom and like say it 3 times.
Also like Ouija boards.
Yes.
Oh my god, I used to do them all the time.
Wait, prank calls.
Yeah.
Fucking prank calling people.
Oh my god, like that's what you used to do at sleepovers. Like that was just the dumb shit you did.
Like, and staying up till fucking crack ass
like
dawn
for no reason.
Oh shit!
Oh god, this was so much fun being a kid.
It was, and I'm like, when was the last time I had a sleepover? Like with my friends, like maybe New Orleans.
That's vacation. That doesn't count.
Like thinking about it, like.
Yeah.
The next time I'll probably have a sleepover is like with my girlfriends is when I get married.
Yeah.
I mean, probably so the last time.
Like, how fast things change.
It's that and how fast you fucking grow up.
Yeah.
But like also I will say in this, like middle school is the age for like peer pressure. Definitely peer pressure started. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I got caught drinking at the age of 11.
Bad influence.
I just had a big mouth. I had a big mouth, and I told somebody, and they went and told their mom, and their mom told my mom, and I was in big trouble. I'm still friends with the girl who I got caught drinking with. Actually, I was with her last night. It's actually funny. But we were fucking dumb. Like, her mom had vodka in the freezer, and we'd take it out, and we'd maybe this much. And we would put water in it to replenish it and put it back in the freezer. Like, are we fucking stupid? Like,
always the water.
Always the water. It was always the water. But, like, yeah, definitely peer pressure starts. I feel like, and, like, the experimenting with, like, boys.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, like, if you didn't have a boyfriend, like, I mean, I never did. I was not that girl. But, like.
Are you saying I was some type of girl?
No, I'm just saying, like, we're like, oh, I'm dating so-and-so. And then a week later, oh, I'm dating so-and-so. But, like, that was just, like, the peer pressure because, like, all your friends had boyfriends and girlfriends. So, like, you had to, too. Or, like, oh, so I'm dating this person, but this person has a friend, so you're going to date them so we can all hang out.
No, literally.
But, like,
what?
You didn't like the people half the time.
No, you just wanted to date somebody to date.
Just say you had a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
Literally. No, like, it's actually wild because, like, dating in my school was like there's literally kids who started dating in 7th grade and literally dated until maybe junior year, sophomore year of high school, and now they're dating again. And
yeah, that would have been me and Freddie, but I told him no.
I'm like, what the?
And plus, he was dating my best friend at the time.
MASH.
Oh my god!
Is it marriage, age? The fuck
state?
No. Oh, okay. So you put MASH, and that stands for mansion, apartment, shack, or house. And then you do categories: husband, cars, number of children, jobs, color.
There used to be an app for that, I'm pretty sure.
And then you fill it all out, and then you make a circle. You tell them they tell you when to stop, and then you count it, and then you just went like that.
I forgot about that.
That was a good one. I remember that.
Oh my god, I'm like having all these old memories come up.
It's just like what I would do.
Literally. If I could just go back for like 24 hours.
Oh.
Like, it would be so much fun.
It would be so much fun. So much. On to the high school days. I will have to say high school was the worst 4 years of my life. Not high school in general.
Hey, that's when you met me. How can you say that?
No. I wouldn't say high school in general. I just think, like, family life. Like,
not even that. I just feel like that those ages are the worst.
They're hard. They're fucking hard. You're, like, trying to figure yourself out.
Yeah.
Like.
This is where, like, peer pressure is the most.
Yeah. We walked fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Especially, like, when you came to my house, because I live in such a small town.
Yeah.
One time, me and Harley walked and met up with a kid to buy moonshine off of
At the railroad tracks. No, but we walked, like, it probably took us, like, 35 minutes to walk there.
Yeah.
It was a long walk.
Like, me and my friends.
And then he ended up hanging out with us.
Me and my friends used to walk all the time. Like, I used to walk home from school. I remember I was a freshman, and this senior drove me home, and I thought I was fucking hot ass shit. I ain't shit. I'm not shit, guys. Let me tell you that. Because, like I said, I was Nikki Sem's little sister. Being a little sister to a big brother with an age gap really, really sometimes ruins a lot of things.
You did not just say that.
No, I'm just saying, because everybody, like, my brother graduated the year. So I graduated 8th grade, he graduated high school. So I was a freshman, so everybody knew him still.
Yeah.
So, like, I'd be walking down the hall, they'd be like, "Oh, how's your brother?" And I'm like,
"He's great."
I, like, put my head down. Like, freshman year, I was fucking terrified. Just terrified. And, like, my high school wasn't big. It was literally one hallway that connects it, and then 3 hallways. You got the 100, 200, 300, a connector here, the back hallway that had all the science buildings, and that was it. And then you had 2 gyms. And my high school was tiny.
You know, I used to so obviously, like, every summer, like, when my parents got divorced, it was just, like, my mom. She worked all day. So me and Sienna would be home all the time. She'd, like, leave us money or whatever. From my old house, we'd walk to that Wawa, and, like, that road's really busy. We had to cross over the Black Horse Pike.
Do you remember when we walked to fucking the ice cream place up here?
No.
By the outlets?
Oh my god, we did!
We walked.
Why did we do that?
That was the furthest fucking walk.
That's like 3 miles.
It was so fucking...
Didn't we call my mom to pick us up on the way back?
Yes, because
why
we
did
didn't
we
realize
there?
how fucking far it was. I don't know. Because, like...
This just proves our point. We walked everywhere.
So, like, when I'm old and I can tell my kids, I walked all the time, like how our parents used to say to us, like, that's how I'm going to be, because I fucking walked. I fucking walked.
Oh, remember when we walked to the bus stop? That was a far-ass walk, too!
Guys, so her mom, it was in the summer, and we wanted to go to the movies, and she said, like, something like, Tuesdays, like, it's like $5 movies, like, why don't you girls go? She's like, I gotta work all day. So we're like, she's like, you should take the bus.
Public transportation.
That's the only time I've ever taken a fucking bus, okay?
It was...
Besides, like, a bus going to New York.
It was awful.
We walked there.
Which was probably, like, a good 5-mile walk.
Yeah. First off, I'm pretty sure we missed the bus.
Yeah,
because
we were on the wrong side
of the road. Got onto said bus. Took the bus. Didn't know what stop to fucking get off of.
We got there, though.
We got there.
The girl with the fucking rainbow loom bracelets.
Oh my god. Remember when Rainbow Loom was a big thing, too?
That was a big
thing.
Kids
still do it, though, nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of, like, younger kids, like, all my teens, like, they do it.
Yeah.
They'll, like, give me a bracelet. I'm like, this is nostalgic.
Literally.
I love this. But.
We did.
Oh, shit. That was fun.
Another thing we did in high school was, like, whenever it would snow, my mom would go pick everybody up, and everybody would just hang out at my house.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd go sledding the next day or, like, whatever.
Yeah, there's, like, pictures on your mom's Facebook of me and you out in the snow.
Mm-hmm. We did that.
And I'm not a very big snow girl. I like to look at it. I don't really like to be out. Yeah. I get cold too fast because I don't know how to layer.
Yeah.
I'm not a very good layer.
We did that, too.
Ask FM. I guess this, I feel like, for me, was mostly middle school. Then high school.
It was you're a grade younger than me, so, like, it was, like, my freshman year.
It was, like, my 7th, 8th grade year.
Yeah.
But
people are so mean. I'm not gonna lie, I was sometimes those mean people. And I'm not gonna lie, like, so if people were, like, being mean to me, do you know how you could, like, go on and, like, ask yourself, like, you could, like, ask a question, but, like, you didn't have to have, like, an account.
Mm-hmm.
I would purposely, like, post mean stuff. And, like, if there was already, like, stuff going on with me, I would go on and, like, ask myself questions just to cause more drama.
I'm gonna see if I could log into mine.
I was that person.
I'm trying to see if I could log into mine.
But yeah, Ask FM. Now, people were brutal.
I remember. People used to make fun of the way I did duck lips. And they would say some fucking cruel ass shit. And then one time I posted a picture and I was wearing a v-neck. And I always wanted boobs. And I didn't have boobs. I was fucking flatter than a board in middle school. Okay? Not anymore though, but I got blessed. Thank you. I posted a picture and I was wearing a v-neck, and I think the bra I was wearing made my boobs look really, really far apart. Yeah. And I also didn't have boobs, so there was nothing to somebody said something about it, and I was devastated. I was and I used to wear my headbands across my forehead.
I know another thing in high school. People used to make those anonymous school pages, the exposed pages. Mm-hmm. That was another big thing.
That wasn't really a big thing at my high school.
Oh no, it was a big thing at my school.
It wasn't
a big thing, and people, I don't even know how I got half these pictures, but somebody, I remember, posted a picture of me on it, and I was flip. I'm I don't even know where this picture is from, or how you got it. Oh, I know what it was. So there was they were underwear, but they were like the boy short kind, and it said justice and rhinestones on the butt, and I think Nick Tecco and Tori were over my house at the time. And I don't know, they found it. I don't even know how the picture even got taken. And Sienna thought it'd be a funny idea. She had it in the messages about to send it to them, messing around. And Nick Tecco hit the send button, and my Justice boy short underwear butt picture got posted all over the page.
There you go, Har.
Yeah.
With us, we were big time Twitter fighters. The amount of Twitter fights I got into in high school, all the time.
We'd freaking get in fights with each other's schools. Or she'd be in a fight with somebody and I would get involved. Yeah. And then people from my school got involved.
Oh, that was bad time. But we would get our sports teams would get in fights with different people on Twitter. One thing my school took so fucking serious was Spirit Week.
Yeah, my school did too.
Spirit Week, and we had a spirit stick, and somebody would page would tweet, and that clues to find the spirit stick. Spirit Week was the fucking best week ever. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And I remember my junior year, we beat the seniors, and that's not supposed to happen.
Well, yeah, because I want the seniors to win.
But we beat them, and we fucking stormed the court, and it was so much fun. Oh, so much fun.
Yeah.
Snap streaks and their first appearance, and you could see who's best friends with.
Yes. Oh, it was that. And
that.
I have so many screenshots of that on my phone of who was on my best friends list. When I go back, when I have to clear out storage, I'm why was I even Snapchatting this person?
No, literally.
Or you would purposely just send them a bunch of Snapchats so they would be on your friends list to make somebody mad.
If we could see people's best friends on Snapchat, I think that would ruin relationships.
Yeah.
It's probably why Snapchat's took it away.
Yeah, and I feel it was so different for us in high school, because this is when social media really took off.
Yeah.
And there wasn't rights or wrongs. It just took off, and it was a free for all.
Yeah, it was.
You literally, people were so mean. I mean, people still are mean now, but there was no filter on anything. You could post whatever, say whatever. Now on Facebook you say hate and you get banned.
Yeah, that's very true. What's it called? Yeah, social media was
which I think also peer pressure ties into that. What kind of what I said earlier. If you were fighting with somebody, I jumped in.
Yeah. I will also say too, this is when when Snapchat first started taking off, that's when nudes became a thing.
Oh yeah.
And I was I remember people asking me, and I'm I don't even have fucking tits. What?
Yeah.
Thank you. And to be random ass people.
Yeah, and then pressuring you.
Yes.
Or I'm not gonna talk to you. If
yes.
I'm not talking to you.
Yes. That was a big thing.
He's a cool person, and like I wanted like people to know I'm talking to him. Like,
but like I remember there was a couple girls like in my school that like shit got sent around, and I was fucking terrified.
Yeah,
terrified. I was like, oh my god, my mother, like, no.
Yeah, that was like a big thing. Like, if you didn't do this, they're not talking to you, or like, it was wild.
It was some wild times.
It's so crazy.
I remember going my first party. I remember it was a PVI party I went to. And like, I drank green apple Smirnoff. They're like ices, but they weren't ices. They were just like green. And I remember going home and like I sat on the edge of the couch and my mom and brother were out there. And I like fell off. My brother's like, Mom, she's fucking drunk. And I'm like, no, I'm not drunk. And they're like, Mom's like, are you drunk? And I'm like, no. She's like, every time I come home, my freshman year, my mom would be like, let me smell your breath. And I'm like, like I'd chew gum before I got home or something like that. And like, I thought it was so cool because I was fucking drinking. But like,
yeah,
really, started the start of my alcoholism. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
But like, it was like everybody was doing it, so like,
yeah,
I felt like I had to. But like, I didn't know how to fucking control my alcohol. I remember one of our friends, like, his parents would always go away, and he lived in an apartment, and we would go there and we'd get drink, and like there'd be a bunch of us. And I remember one time, like, one of my friends got so fucking drunk, like unconscious drunk, and like we're all like, how old are you freshman year? Like 14, 15 years old?
13, 14.
And we're like we don't know what to do. Like, we had her like in the fucking bathtub, like,
and at that age you don't know what to do.
No, and like we had to call her parents to come pick her up. Like, it was scary.
Yeah, like, how do you explain that?
Scary. And then like I remember one time, like, we were at our friend's house and like his parents came home, like they didn't know we were there, and like we all booked it. And he lived literally right near me, and there was a Dunkin', and
the Dunkin'.
It was a 24-hour Dunkin', and we literally ran there, and I had to hop a fence, and I ripped my pants, literally ripped my leggings. I was so upset, and I'm running down the street, and then like later, literally 20 minutes, he texted us, and he was like, my dad doesn't care you guys are here, so you guys could come back now. And we're like, what the fuck? Like, but like,
all that for nothing.
We'd all like sneak around drinking and stuff like that, and like,
I was peer pressured into smoking weed for the first time at your house.
Were you?
Halloween party in the woods.
Was that the year we were frat boys?
Yeah.
And then your mom was like, you were at a party, and freaked the fuck out.
Yeah, I was peer pressured.
I didn't. Did I?
No, you did not. I did, though.
I didn't fall into the peer pressure. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
We thought we were so cool because that party was so big.
Yeah, like in the basement.
It was his whole fucking house.
I don't even remember. I remember there were so many people there, you literally couldn't move.
Mm-hmm.
How did we get there? And how did we get home?
I don't know. My mom definitely knew then. She had to.
Because that was like, I think, my junior year.
Yeah, it was my sophomore year. Because he was a freshman. He wanted to be cool. So he threw that big ass party.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy. Remember the cops got called?
Yes!
He had one in the summer, I remember.
That's another thing now that like doesn't happen. Like, cops don't get called to parties.
When I used to have parties, I lived on a dead end, so the cops never got called.
Yeah.
But anyway, sneaking out. I didn't do this very often, but I did do it.
We did it at my house.
Yes.
We used to climb through at the basement window all the time.
Yep. And then like freshman year, I slept at one of my friend's house, and we climbed out of her. We snuck out too. And that's when like our towns had a curfew.
We used to sneak out of you know whose house all the time.
Yeah, we did.
We used to sneak out of her basement window all the time.
Yeah, we did. But like, what the fuck did we do?
I don't even know what we did.
Me
but we used to sneak out, I remember.
But I remember when the first time I snuck out was freshman. And that's when they had the curfew. And we went to go meet up. Like, she was talking to this older kid. And we went to go meet up with them. And like, were fucking like hiding behind bushes. I was fucking terrified for my life. I was so scared. I was so scared.
Funny.
Now I'm like, I don't need to sneak out. Fucking 24 years old. I wish I had that adrenaline rush again.
Yeah, like you were so cool.
Like high school.
Yep.
People stealing each other's boyfriends.
Yep.
All the time. Girls getting in fights. Like, that's when, like, friendship fights would happen all the fucking time.
I feel like another thing in high school was, like I did was, like, a big thing. Like, I thought I was so cool because I was friends with all your friends that went to a different school.
Same.
Like, if you had friends that went to a different school,
like,
you were cool. So cool. And, like, if you went to a party, like, with that group, like, you were, like, a star. And, like, you were just so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
But I feel like now, like, everybody's just friends with everybody. Because social media is so big.
Yeah. But.
Or, like, when you got added into a group chat and, like, nobody had your number. Because then you were just so cool.
To feel that again.
Literally.
It's so nostalgic.
I know.
And then you. I mean, we both don't talk to anybody from high school, really. I talked to one person from high school, too. Maybe.
I don't talk to a single one.
Three.
Yeah, like, I don't talk to anybody.
Like Seth, nothing.
They're not really, I mean, yeah, like, I've known Seth longer than Freddie, but, like, they're not really my, like, friends. I mean, they are, but, like.
Yeah, they're not, like, girlfriends.
Oh my god, I know, remember another thing I used to do? So when Freddie obviously used to, like, lived really close to, like, where I lived when I was in high school. And him, Matt, and Seth would always hang out. Mm-hmm. And they always used to come to my house. And we would literally just walk around my neighborhood for hours. It was just me and the three of them. Remember the one day? Oh, I know what I forgot. Maybe somebody was over. I don't remember. And, like, I wanted to make brownies, but I didn't have, or I said I didn't have eggs. So, like, I called them and was like, hey, like, do you guys want to come over? Like, I want to make brownies, but, like, do you have eggs? So I made them bring over.
Why do I feel like it was me who was there?
It was probably you, honestly. And I made them just bring me eggs over just because I wanted to hang out with them, but I didn't want to say I wanted to hang out with them. We would literally just walk around my neighborhood for hours.
So funny. I remember dyeing my fucking hair all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. I mean, Harley used to.
Oh my god, when feathers were a big thing. Yes. And if you didn't have a feather, you were lame. There's just so much crap, like.
Or it's like when you would stop talking to a guy and how awkward it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they were in your friend group or if, like, you guys, like, made out and, like, drunk and then it was just, like, awkward as fuck because you're like, what do we do now?
Yeah.
Like,
and, like, everybody knew about it.
Yeah.
Do you remember when I tried to open the wine bottle with the shower curtain? Or not the shower curtain, the
hanger?
The curtain rod.
Yes.
And I sliced my whole entire finger. But yeah.
We were going to XTU.
Yeah.
Going to country concerts every weekend.
Yeah.
Always trying to figure out who was in your classes that year.
Yep.
And, like, which way you were going to walk to, like, see that certain person. Like, you had to, like, know.
Yep.
Oh my god. And, like, always walking in the hallway with your headphones on. Like,
I was never a headphone girl.
No, I could not walk down the hallways without my headphones on. Like, a bitch face on, nobody talk to me. Like,
oh my god, the stuff we did.
Yeah, for real. I got trouble a lot.
Yeah. But I feel like that's just, like, and that's the thing now, I feel like kids don't get in trouble.
No.
Like, it was always, like, when someone was having a party because their parents were going away or they were going out for the night. Like, but now, like, their parents don't care. So, like, it's not, like, an adrenaline rush, like you said earlier.
No, it isn't.
It's just, like, another ordinary day.
I feel like as, like, we got into our junior and senior year, everybody's parents knew that we drank. So, like, they started to not give a fuck. But, like, I remember, like, I would have a party almost every fucking weekend and it would be a theme.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and, like, themes were a big thing.
Like, we'd have pong tournaments all the time. Like, I remember I got asked to prom in my fucking kitchen. In my kitchen, my senior year prom, I got asked. And, like, it was so fucking awkward. So awkward. And then my prom date confessed his love to my mom and told him that I had big boobs. Told her. And I was like, I think you're drunk.
That's awkward.
Confessed his love to my mother.
Oh, those were the days.
Oh, they were. And then once everybody started driving, it was like the coolest fucking thing ever. And we would just drive around for fucking hours just listening to music.
Yeah.
Fucking picking people up. I'm not gonna lie. My first boyfriend, when we broke up, I went and egged his house.
We also egged a house together, too.
We did egg a house together. We would literally get like a carton of eggs. And
the day we did it, we did like 4 different people's houses.
Yeah. Were we with Brianna and
Yeah.
Because she was driving.
Yeah.
No, you would have driven before her. I think we were walking around for that.
No. Oh, it was Callie.
It was Callie.
Because her birthday was before mine.
Her birthday's November.
Yep.
I egged houses with Brianna and Carly, and we would literally just drive around and just fucking egg people's houses. And then if we saw somebody like we knew like driving, we'd literally like one time like we were at a red light and we took the egg and just fucking egged their car, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to think of anything else that's nostalgic. So I think that's it. Oh, besides, Harley had to eat butter pecan ice cream every night. I don't know why, but...
I did. I don't know why. It was just the thing. I couldn't go to bed unless I ate it.
Do you like butter pecan ice cream now?
Nope. I think because I ate it every day for like 3 years.
Nasty. Well...
Do we have any more questions?
Oh, let me see.
I mean, I haven't checked it. I have no clue if we do or not.
I don't know either. Oh, we have 27 questions.
So we do have more. So good, what, 23?
Yeah.
Yay! People listen to us!
Really, guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed us taking a trip down memory lane. Because now I'm nostalgic and...
I know. That was fun.
Fave Halloween candy. No, please keep my name anonymous. Reese's 100%. I'm a Reese's girl. Reese's pumpkins or like any Reese's shape.
White Kit Kats. They're good. I like them a lot.
If you could be on any podcast, which one? This is from Sam.
Even any podcast, what one would I be on? Why are you laughing like that?
This fucking one. This question. It said, why does Harley have eyelashes?
You're lying.
From Anonymous.
Who has a problem with my eyelashes, you fuckers?
Harley's getting bullied.
You want a close-up of them?
Harley's getting bullied.
Yeah, for real. This is a positivity space.
If you could be on any podcast, what would you be?
I think Harry Jowsey's boyfriend material because he's just so funny.
Alex Earl, hot mess.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be so much fun.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I'd be on.
I want to do this one, the last one. How did you both of you meet your boyfriends, and who made the first move? You go first.
Well, I met him in middle school.
Harley stole Freddie from me. Fun fact.
Well,
I'm kidding.
Oh my god. You wouldn't have known him if it wasn't for me.
Yeah, but then you told me you didn't like him, and then you liked him.
Yeah, I remember I got to a class I'll never forget. I was in American Studies.
You made me cry.
Yeah, I know.
You dumb bitch.
I remember
then you wanted to make me feel better, and you came and did my hair for homecoming, and I wasn't even okay with you.
Well, look where we are now. It worked.
It worked out, guys.
So I met him in 7th grade when he moved here in middle school. He was in love with me. I said no for years and years and years. And I guess passed him off to my friends. And then going to senior year. And I guess when we started dating, I guess I made the first move. Because I was mad he was dating somebody else. So I guess I did technically.
Yeah.
Like dating wise. But he showed interest first, years before that. So I guess me.
Me and Nico met at work. He definitely was interested in me first. We had a staff fantasy league, and he told me if I traded him somebody, he would give me $20 and he'd take me on a drink. Or for a drink.
Take me on a drink.
Take me out to get a drink. And I was like, okay. And months went by, never took me out to get that drink, okay? And then me and my best friend, she also worked there, we like FaceTimed him drunk in Nashville because we were like, let's just FaceTime a bunch of people. We were FaceTime a bunch of people. God. And we started texting. And he said for my birthday he would take me out for a drink and took me out. So I guess he made the first move, but he didn't kiss me on our first date.
Oh my God. I think we were just talking about this not that long ago.
I say it all the time. I call him a pussy because of it.
Oh my God. Maybe he was trying to be respectful.
But like the thing is, like, I didn't want to date him.
I'm aware because then we drug called him when we were in New York City.
You guys were messaging on Facebook.
We were.
That was so funny. Yeah. I didn't, because one, he was a lot older than me. Two, I kind of thought it was just gonna be a fling. Like, I didn't think anything serious out of it.
Fling.
A little flingy fling. And then, like, I didn't want anybody at work to know that, like, we went out. Everybody at work that next day knew we went out.
Funny.
And I was like, okay.
Word gets around fast.
Yeah. And then, yeah. We moved a little fast, yeah. We moved pretty fast.
Look where you're at now.
I know. My best bud. My best buddy.
Yeah.
But I also was like very, very hesitant on dating him because I'm tall. He's shorter than me. And I was like,
yeah, you were stuck on that for a while.
So stuck on it.
You were
stuck. Like, he kisses the ground you walk on and you don't want to. And I was like, guys, it's the height. It's the height. It's the height. And they were like, you need to really knock it off about the height. But I did. I knocked it off.
She did. But yeah, I think
best decision
that's
ever.
A wrap on our trip down memory lane. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it as much as we had so much fun talking about it.
Ask us some more questions and like some like nostalgic stuff you guys did when you were growing up.
Yeah, right? Let us know what you guys did.
Because I like to know like how people like the random shit that happened in their lives like growing up.
Yeah. Because you guys are probably just going to think we're a bunch of weirdos.
No. Or if you, like, did any of the shit that we did.
Yeah, let us know. We're not, like, just some weird kids out here.
We definitely were. But it's okay.
Still are.
All right. Love y'all.
Who even knew? Blondes had thought.
See you next week.
Ladies and gentlemen.